everyone, this is going to be the reading for Aquarius for the month of May 2024. This can apply if you're a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, as well as North Node in Aquarius. So take what resonates, leave out the rest. You can also check out like the other signs just to get like a clearer picture for your reading. Also, if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can drop me an email. The link is in the description box, and I'll get back to you soon. Okay, so Aquarius, I'll tell you the cards that I got. I got the Lovers, I got the Eight of Cups, I got the Strength card, I got the King of Wands in reverse, and I got the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, so Aquarius, I feel like this month is pretty much a strength, like a test of your strength of character, really. It's kind of forcing you to move away from what's complacent, what's comforting, what's familiar, stable, yada yada, and it's kind of forcing you to move away into something that's a little bit more challenging, but possibly more rewarding. And Aquarius, you do like that. Like, I think even though you are a fixed sign, you do like that predictability, stability, that routine, just like all fixed signs. You don't like too much of unpredictability or too much change. But at the same time, that's why you're such a paradoxical sign, Aquarius, because you are a fixed sign, but you're also ruled by Uranus. Like the modern ruler of Aquarius is Uranus, which is all about abrupt change, abrupt disruption, and you kind of like that. So if things get too boring in a relationship, you are probably not going to like it. You like that zest. You like that sudden spike of, oh my God, I don't know what to expect. What just happened? And like that spikes your interest, and then you're back in the game all over again. So that's Uranus energy. It's pretty abrupt. It happens out of nowhere, and you like that. So I feel like you probably are in a relationship, possibly with another air sign, probably a Gemini. Lovers card is about Gemini energy. But if it's not a Gemini, it's just you being in a relationship. But it's not really, I mean, everything is going good. Like, I don't think there's anything to complain with when it comes to this relationship, but it's not like exciting. Like, you are ruled by Uranus and you do like that. You like that unpredictability as well. Like, even though you do like your routine and everything, you're still ruled by Uranus and you do like that spike of, I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, let's see. And this relationship really doesn't do that for you. It's almost like too sweet, too good, and too even keel, and everything is perfect. Uh, and it's sort of like a shame because sometimes you could actually throw away a really good thing for something that's, you don't know what's out there, right? Like, you don't know what's out there, and it could possibly be worse than what you're having right now. But it is what it is. Like, if you want to go on that adventure, if you want to climb that mountain and forsake whatever that's familiar and good and comforting to you, go ahead. Like, it's your adventure, it's your life, and if you don't make mistakes and learn from it, who else will, right? So that's you. But it is really testing your strength and resolve. You're kind of at a dilemma right now. Not really, because you already know you want to go this path. You already know you want to climb that mountain. You already know that you want to see what's out there. That stability and comfort really doesn't do it for you anymore. But the strength in the card is coming up. This is a Leo card, but I don't think this has to do with anything like Leo energy. This has to do with you, I feel. I feel like this is about you really examining yourself, like, why are you eager for like that kind of excitement in your life, or why do you want to turn away from something that's stable, possibly comforting, possibly like an anchor in your life, and moving to something that's totally unknown. And that is something you may want to explore, Aquarius, because sometimes if we are looking for that in our life, it's not really to do with the relationship. It's because we need to do something more challenging with our own lives. So maybe explore that a little bit. But this month is definitely calling for a little bit of introspection. I'm seeing the King of Wands coming up in the reverse. The King of Wands is a Leo energy. This is wow. There are two Leo cards, so yeah, could possibly be a Leo as well in your life. Maybe you're romantically involved with another Leo, or just doesn't have to be a Leo sun. Just could be somebody with very, very strong Leo energy, just embodying that archetype. But they're they're very loyal. That's the vibe I'm getting from this person. They're very loyal, they're very sweet, they're nice, they bring sunshine into your life and all those good things, but that's probably not what you want right now, Aquarius. I don't know, that's just the vibe I'm getting from all these cards. And maybe you're on the way to move away from them, like you really don't want this anymore. And sometimes you need to break away from something that's already a good thing just to reinvent the wheel and just rebuild the castle for yourself, if you know what I mean. Like, it may not make sense to a lot of people, but it makes sense to you because you definitely find stability in chaos. Like, that's your thing. Like, you like to mess it up and then rearrange it all over again till it makes sense for you. So, maybe that's your phase right now. You're going through that phase right now. I'm seeing the hangman in reverse. Hangman, again, is like in the upright position, it's about having a change of perspective, looking at it from a different lens, etc. But this is coming up in reverse. I feel like you've already done that. Like, I feel like if this was a relationship, you've already looked at it from all angles. Um, you've done that, you know, dissecting, if you will. You've already done that. I feel like that's like your past energy. You're not really doing that anymore right now. I do want to clarify on this Lovers card and this King of Wands. Like, what is this? Um, okay. So I'm getting the Four of Pentacles as a clarifier for this Lovers card and King of Wands in reverse. So Four of Pentacles is this card of like being frugal or being guarded. Usually it has to do with money, like not being willing to spend much, being like very fearful about money in general, like worried about whether it's going to come in regularly, etc., etc. But it doesn't always have to be about money. It could just be like you being guarded in general. So I feel like one of the reasons you want to step away from this relationship is because either you are being very guarded around this person, or the other person is being very guarded around you, and that's not really a recipe for a healthy relationship. Like, you need to be able to trust each other, like you need to be able to open up to them and things like that. So I feel like that's not the vibe that you're getting from this person. Yeah, so I feel like it's just like this energy of walking around eggshells is what I'm getting from this reading. Like, maybe that's why you're not really happy with the relationship. You want to move away from it. It's reached a point where it's comfortable, there's routine, and like it's predictable, but you don't really like it anymore because something's lurking under the surface, is what I'm feeling, and it's not pleasant for sure. And you don't want to find out, is what I'm getting. Like, you really can't be bothered to find out what it is. Okay, I'm getting the High Priestess as well. Now, the High Priestess is very much about being like passive to the point of not doing anything, basically, where you're so in tune with your own intuition that you already know it's coming to you. It's very, very spiritual, this card. It's very, very yin energy or feminine energy. So it's very higher octave, it's very spiritual. It's asking you to really listen to your heart when making a decision this month, because the Eight of Cups also turned up in this reading and the Strength card also turned up in this reading, and I feel like these three are very connected right now. So if you are moving away from something that possibly brought you a lot of comfort, a lot of, safety, sort of like a safety net, and if you are considering moving away from it, really ask yourself why, or just lean into your intuition a little bit, and maybe don't take a decision right now. Maybe just let things flow, because the High Priestess is really about that. It's about letting things flow and letting things happen organically, rather than making some abrupt decision and purposefully doing something, or making a change happen, which you can often do, Aquarius, because you're ruled by Uranus. So you often like to make that change yourself. You like to disrupt things yourself and then move on. But the High Priestess is pretty much the opposite. It's about inaction, not doing anything. And sometimes that can be the most powerful thing, where you just allow things to play out naturally without actually doing anything. And the answers will be very clear to you then. Like, you don't have to actually do anything, you'll just see the path very clearly in front of you. So maybe this month is not so much about making any decision right now. Like, don't just jump into it. even though you're feeling the pressure of like I need to break free or do something different, don't really make that decision this month. Just sleep over it. Like that's what I'm seeing. Like just sleep over it, let things play out the way they have to play out, and you'll eventually get your answer. It'll be as clear as daylight. Like don't even worry about it. That's what I'm seeing for you, Aquarius. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Do like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you'd like to book a reading with me, drop me an email. The link is in the description box, and I'll get back to you soon. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.